Hello everyone, Fish here. Thank you for joining me for another video. In this video, I am actually taking on Tim's challenge to do my own box set. My ultimate box set, I had so many ideas running through my head about what I wanted to do. Some of them dealt with LGBTQ, some of them dealt with other things that I'm very, very passionate about. But this one won out, and I'm so very happy and very proud to show you guys what I think I would choose to be my one of my ultimate box sets. All these movies are fantastic, great performances by everyone in them, so I'm super excited to get down to it. So here we go. Well, my ultimate box set consists of celebrating and the appreciation for educators and teachers. Every movie in this set is based on a real life educator and teacher, so I have the greatest appreciation for our educators. Without them, we wouldn't have what I'm about to talk about here in this set. I appreciate them for taking the time to be ones to want to help raise a society of individuals who take passion for different things seriously. I have known many wonderful educators throughout my life. My high school English teacher in my junior year was one of my biggest supporters. She was so fantastic. Mrs. Julie Wallace. Wonderful, wonderful woman. Her husband as well, Coach Greg Wallace. They both took me under their wing as a young, in the closet individual in the 90s. Not the greatest time to be one of those, especially in a small town in Oklahoma, but they both took me under their wing and showed me love and support. And my senior year, I was actually the high school yearbook editor, and she was my yearbook advisor. I was also a girls basketball trainer, and he was the girls basketball head coach. So I have the greatest appreciation and love for educators. Sorry, I think I'm about to tear up here, but I love that couple. They were so wonderful to me, and I just want to highlight some movies and educators. These are all based on real educators, like I said, that take special interests in their students and want them to be the best of themselves. So we're gonna get this going. All right, first off, I want to talk about Mr. Holland's Opus, starring Richard Dreyfuss. This came out in 1995, I believe. Yes, 1995. Stars Richard Dreyfuss. He was Oscar nominated for this performance. This movie is fantastic. If you've never seen Mr. Holland's Opus, definitely check it out. He is a music teacher, and I have a huge passion for music. I love music, as well as movies. But he teaches introduction to band, music appreciation, and just goes through a 30-year career of educating youth in his passion for music. He also wanted to make his own orchestral piece that would hopefully make him rich and famous. But he stayed an educator for over 30 years and stuck it out, and eventually, sadly, was let go from his job. But you see the appreciation that the students have for him, and the education and the music that he brought into their life. So definitely please check out Mr. Holland's Opus with Richard Dreyfuss. That is my number, or that's in my box set. That's probably, I don't want to rank these, but yeah, that'd be probably number 5 for me. So number 4, next in the set, I'm going with Dangerous Minds with Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh, this movie is really great. Michelle Pfeiffer plays Luann Jackson. She was a former U.S. Marine who turned educator in, I believe it's Los Angeles in the 90s. She is an English teacher, So once again, I have a great appreciation for English teachers. I actually wanted to double major in college. English or journalism was one of them. So yeah, English is a big part of that. So I have a great appreciation for English teachers. Like I said, Mrs. Wallace, my high school English teacher, was a wonderful supporter of mine and took a great interest in me. And so she taught English, and she also took a great interest in her students, wanting them to think outside the box when it came to English, poetry. She got music involved because what is music but, you know, lyrical poems, poems set to music. So I really enjoyed Dangerous Minds. It's a wonderful movie. It came out in 1995 also, I believe, yes. Wonderful performance by Michelle Pfeiffer. She's so great. So if you've never seen Dangerous Minds, check that one out. So I'd love to have that in my box set as well. Next, I I have always loved to dance. I've always been a big dancer. When I was in my 20s, I was always at the club. I was always out on the floor dancing. And this movie, Take the Lead, starring Antonio Banderas, it's fantastic. Wonderful movie. Has wonderful lessons in it about not judging books by their covers, getting to know people, taking chances, stepping outside the box. Wonderful, wonderful music in this. Of course, you have to have great music if you're going to have a dance movie. Antonio Banderas plays dance instructor Pierre DeLong, who happened to volunteer at a local high school in New York to teach kids in detention ballroom dancing. Now, it's such a good movie, so wonderful. The music's fantastic. The dancing is even better. Antonio Banderas is great. The kids are awesome. You'll if you've seen this or if you do check it out, there is a youngster in there who is who played one of the Lost Boys in Hook. So it is a fantastic, wonderful movie. I can't say enough about it. Like I said, I love to dance, and that one is a fun one. Great soundtrack as well. This next one I had to cover up because it's in a double pack, but it's Stand and Deliver. This is a story of Jaime Escalante, played by Edward James Olmos. It also stars Lou Diamond Phillips. Jaime Escalante is a math teacher, and oh my gosh, I have such a passion for math. I'm a weird one. I love math and English and science. So I just love education. I just love learning in general. So that's why I took on this one as my box set. Stand and Deliver is the story of, like I said, Jaime Escalante is a math teacher, and he is taking a very special interest in some of his brightest students, teaching them calculus and advanced mathematics that they wouldn't be exposed to because they're inner city kids and nobody takes a chance on them or wants to invest time or the effort into them. But he does, and it's a wonderful, wonderful movie. If you've never seen Stand and Deliver, definitely check it out. All right, and then last but not least is the other side of this. And this, to me, is my ultimate educator, passionate about his students movie. And it is Lean on Me, starring Morgan Freeman. This movie is fantastic. It's the story of Joe Clark, a high school principal in, I believe, New Jersey. Oh my gosh, this movie is so wonderful. He takes this broken and beaten down school full of thugs and drug dealers and some wonderful students in there who aren't given the education or the chance because of all the turmoil and just awful environment that the school's turned into since he left, I believe, in the 60s or 70s and came back in the 80s. And then it had done a complete 180. The school was a beautiful, fantastic place to learn, and it turned into this place of graffiti and gangs and drugs. And he comes in and turns it all back around. And he has one shot to get their equivalency high school levels up. And this is the story of how he has turned the school around. So I love Lean on Me. It is probably my favorite educator movie. That's why I saved it for last to talk about. Joe Clark was a fantastic man who took a very special interest in every single one of his students that attended that school. Well, that is my ultimate box set. I'd like to probably call that my teacher's pet box set. I don't know. It's a little cheesy, but I do love each and every one of these movies. They're all fantastic in their own way. Like I said earlier, fantastic performances by every individual lead in them, and also the supporting casts are great too. Thank you very much, Tim at Tim Talks Talkies, for putting this box set challenge out among the community. I had a wonderful time doing this. It took me a little longer because I did want to rewatch a lot of these. I rewatched 3 out of the 5 of these because the other 2 I watched so much. But thank you again, Tim. Comment down below if you have any thoughts or want to talk about the movies that I chose for my set. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. Thank you very much for joining me. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.